Look what I got, guys.
A big giant spoon. Look.
So Harlow was just freaking out because the power went out and she was in the bathtub. There's a house fire. Might have to go out and take a quick look-see because that looks like it might be very close to our trailers and we might have to go inside and try and get some fire extinguishers. Because you know how fast the fire department is here.
That house is probably a little further away than you realize, but yeah.
That is right in front of
I know where the house is. I'm telling you what it looks like for the flames. Not quite as far away as we thought. It's actually rather close. I actually think that might be the old church that's on fire. Yeah, it's not good. Okay. Because, like, it's not further out than, like, yeah, you can even hear it from here. That's not good. So I really hope nobody died. I really hope they were able to get some of their stuff out. Really hope they didn't lose everything because that happens a lot in these fires because you don't have a fire truck that's... Yeah, it takes a while. You got to go fill it, then you have to run out to get to the fire. And yeah, so hopefully everybody's okay. We'll know that they have the fire under control, which it looks like it's being put out as we're speaking. But when the power comes back on, we'll know everything was under control. I had to go out to make sure it wasn't any closer than it looked. It was fairly close, so I'm glad people got out there. But yeah. So yesterday we were supposed to get a Basler as our cargo. It got canceled for weather reasons. Today we're getting 3 caravans. So we're getting about 1,000 pounds less in total than we were going to get yesterday. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. But my ankle and back are done. I can't keep doing this back to back caravan thing. It's unloading these caravans that is killing me because you have to move fast because they're just it takes like 2.5 to 3 minutes to unload a caravan, and it's unload it, stack it, get back to the store, unload it, and then get back up here for the next one. So your back and shit doesn't have a second to rest. And when you have it on skids, it would be about 3 skids worth of stuff, but you just roll it onto the truck and you're done. And then you slowly pick it up and, well, you don't slowly put it in the store, but it's easier. Here, just not that easy. Busy day in Deer Lake. That's a medevac plane. I don't know if it's here for the one guy who was burnt and has to go from the fire, or if it's the coroner for the...
He's already in now. He's already in soon.
That plane over there, I don't... the fire marshals came from out of town, so they had to have flown in.
Yep.
So I'm going to guess, because that plane's been here all day, I'm going to assume that that's probably the fire marshals because they got here yesterday. Coroner... They were still waiting for the coroner today, so the medevac plane might be him. Yeah, it's a sad thing. Sadder still is exactly what we talked about. There's so much tragedy and death in the north that you become numb to it. It's
90% of it's preventable.
It's a sad thing, but at the same time, you're like, oh. And again, it seems harsh, but you get numb to it because you can't freak out at every one, because like when we were in Pavernatook, there was a death at least every week, at the very least.
We went 2 weeks without a funeral. It was a good one.
There was weeks where we would have 3 or 4 funerals, and it was usually something preventable or it was self-inflicted. And a lot of times it was your own staff too, and you sort of became numb to it because you had to. And I think that's the most disgusting part, is that I've become numbed to death, and it hurts inside to know that that's what's happened to me. So we're going looking for the truck because apparently Alicia put it in a ditch. The roads are slippery. The band isn't doing anything to fix the roads, like say sand them. And since 2021, the company has been told the truck needed a new differential. It's now the end of 2023. Guess what still doesn't have a differential, so four-wheel drive doesn't matter. Let's go see where it is. Well, there it is. It's not quite as bad as she told me, but it's still bad. I've almost fallen like 7 times just walking over here. That's how bad these roads are. Good thing the road care was taken away from the MTO and the band took it over. Good thing. Good thing the band decided they could take care of their roads, eh? So glad. So, you can see the 2 skids, right, of the 2 different tires, the front and the back. And then you can see that it just glided right in. Yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, it's awesome. You can see she was turning. Well, she started turning way over there and then she just glided. And you can see all 4 different wheels were in very different spots as they went in. It actually makes almost no sense, right? Because this is the back wheel, and you see the back wheel went this way and then in. The front wheel continued straight and then went in. Yeah. She's right down on the pan, like she's flat on the ground in there. I don't think the differential has held on at all. I don't think the motor's going to run at all. And even if it does, the tranny pan or the oil pan's gone because there's a puddle going underneath. She's in deep. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, look at that tire, it's done. Okay, back to the store we go.